In the world of competing for views and watch time, why do we put intros in front of our videos? It's kinda stupid. Let me explain. Back in 2010, if you had an intro, you were one of the cool kids. Either you were smart enough to create an intro on your own or had enough money to pay somebody to make an intro for you. And with that knowledge or money barrier, not many content creators had good intros, which means if you had a good intro, you were cool. But this all flip-flopped with the popularization of this free animation software called Blender. So basically, animators started to upload their intro templates to YouTube, and kids were obsessed with it. Every kid who had a YouTube channel from 2012 to 2016 had one of those free Blender intro templates that they had downloaded from YouTube, including myself. And with the overpopularization of these horribly animated 3D intro templates, it tainted the image of intros forever. So if it wasn't clear, I'm not an intro person, and let me explain why. I just feel like Blender intro templates and just intros in general feel tacky and just out of place on YouTube videos. And on top of that, it's been proven that they actually hurt your watch time. It hurt mine, I can assure you. Though I'm not a big intro guy, I will admit there are a few pros to having an intro for your YouTube channel. If you decide to use the same intro for the next 5 years, people are gonna start associating you with your intro and your intro with you, which is great, especially if you're growing up and you're gonna change as a person, so people still are able to know who you are through your intro. But here's the issue with that. There are very few content creators that actually keep an intro for longer than 6 months, if even a year. I remember that I would personally change my intro every few months because I felt like it was unoriginal, everyone was using the intro that I picked, and I didn't like it anymore. And I would always make a new intro, and I would have to regain that brand recognition all over again. And secondly, dopamine. When you use a dubstep track, or really any high energy track at the beginning of your videos for that matter, there are dopamine cells that will release in your audience's brain, and that will encourage them to stay longer. But other than a blanket scientific assumption and brand recognition, there's not really many other pros to having an intro for YouTube videos. And dare I say, I think the cons of having an intro are actually worse and outweigh the pros. Firstly, using a generic intro will kill your opening watch time, which is crucial for the growth of your channel and more specifically that video, especially as a smaller creator. And also, if you use the same intro with no variation in music for every video that you release, it might actually get boring for your audience, which might stray them away from watching every video that you release. And I will admit, I will be the first to say that I've actually stopped watching a YouTube video because of an intro. Just intros are bad in general. They're bad for your watch time, they're bad for your audience growth, and they're just bad in general. I hate intros, I hate intros, I hate intros again. Intros are just horrible, they suck, and they're miserable to watch and sit through. And I don't want to guilt my audience through watching an intro, so that's why I don't have intros on my videos. But I figure there will be a few of you guys intro snobs in the comments below, people that still want to keep an intro even though it's horrible for your channel. So here are some tips to how to get rid of some of the cons of having an intro on your videos. Firstly, keep your intros under 8 seconds, preferably under 5, if even under 3. Anything longer will kill your watch time, which is so important for the momentum of your YouTube channel. And also just the 3D intro templates in general, the 3D intros, they're horrible, they suck, they're miserable, they're not even artsy, but somehow people just keep them on their videos. They're horrible, man, they're so bad. Please stop with these horrible intros. If you're gonna have an intro, can you please at least make it pretty? Make it at least look something like MKBHD's. MKBHD's intro is something that you guys should all strive for. Why could I not find one small creator with a good intro? It's horrible. Tip 3, engage your audience before your intro. I see so many people that are just playing their intro as the first thing that people see when they go on their videos. Please don't do that. People's attention spans are under 10 seconds. If you don't get people engaged in 10 seconds, people aren't gonna watch through your intro. And with you people that have 15-second intros, by the time your intro's over, people have clicked off, which totally kills your watch time and growth. Just don't start with an intro. People are not gonna watch your video because of your cool fancy intro. people are gonna wanna watch your intro because of your cool fancy video. I just don't get where the mindset comes from. Nobody cares about your intros. People care about what you're talking about. So yeah, I just don't use intros. I don't like intros. It just doesn't fit my branding. Maybe if I was a Blender master, I'd think differently. I just don't like intros, so those are my thoughts on intros. If you guys enjoyed the video and kind of agree with me, make sure to leave a like down below, and also let me know in the comments if you have an intro. Do you like intros? Do you hate intros? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys are new here, I make videos all about business, social media, and the influencers on those given platforms. So if you guys are new and want to see more of your boy, make sure to subscribe. And also, while you're at it, press the notification bell. And last but not least, if you want to help support me financially, links to my Patreon page will be in the description down below. Peace everyone, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.